Gumball Adventures, and a happy Halloween to y'all. Today's episode is a happy one, minus the clown part here, so sorry about this. But it is a happy one because I have got machine number 4 going into one location, and this location has 4 single heads and placed throughout the store of what the customer wants. And it is as follows: gumballs, Skittles, spicy nuts or spicy peanuts, and hot tamales. And I just finished up the hot tamale one last night. I'm going to say a word of caution. When you do hot tamales, you need to make sure that that opening is very well done so that it drops in perfectly. The reason why I say that is because hot tamales in a warm climate has a tendency to melt. And if you get it in the wrong candy vending slot, if they get cut in half, they tend to bleed out. Probably not the right term, but there is the red liquid will eventually coat the inside of this candy wheel, and over time it'll gum it up. So you got to be very mindful of this. This is one of those machines that you got to keep an eye on, always. But it's what they requested, and this is my first time vending it. So we're going to see how it plays out. Once I get it set, I'll take a picture of it, and I'll take a picture of the peanut setup, and then I'll do a picture of the other one so that you see that I've got them scattered throughout the store, as per requested. So I'm very excited about that, and I think overall they're going to be happy about it too. Also, got a couple of prospects along the way. Dealerships are a good place to check with. If you're doing vending machines, check with dealerships. There's a lot of waiting rooms out there that would benefit greatly. One in particular, when I was in there not too long ago, all they had was coffee. But they've got a adult room sitting around with magazines, and then they've got a kids room where they got some toys off to the side that they can kind of run off. Around the corner is a perfect spot for a 3-way triple shop head, or really any vending machine there personally, that is candy or gumballs. So I'm interested in trying that one out. If I can get the go-ahead, I'll put 2 machines there for sure, just so I can have that whole spot to myself, if I get the okay. Another place you can probably look at is gun shops. I don't know where you are in your philosophy as far as guns go, but I will say that certain gun shops, especially that offer training for concealed carry classes and have a shooting range, have a high foot traffic, not to mention cash register and a walk around lobby. And chewing gum kind of relaxes people, so I'm going to say gun shops are a good place to go to as long as they meet those 3 requirements. Now, gun shops without the firing range and they don't do classes, it's a catch-22. It's a good location for the people that work there, but honestly, it's not the greatest location because the foot traffic is not quite there. So be mindful of that too. You really want to make sure you cover the classes and the shooting range to be beneficial at a gun range or gun shop. There's other places you can go to, but honestly, any place with a lobby is a good place, especially ones with cash registers. Cash registers are king. If you're someplace where it's credit card only, you're not going to do well there because not everybody's got change in their pockets. But every once in a while, some people floating around with quarters, still good. So that's just a little tip, a little bit of advice. Take it with a grain of salt, spray some water on it, whatever. I'm just trying to offer up a little bit of extra knowledge that I'm learning throughout the day, and hopefully you benefit from it. That's my only goal from any of these videos, is that you learn from it. Again, if you have comments, I would love to hear from you. If you have statements, if I'm doing something wrong in your eyes, please tell me. I'm happy to adjust. I'd like to make sure that, like you, I always keep learning. I don't ever want to stop learning in this business, because once you stop learning is the day you pretty much hang it up. And I'm still hungry to put more machines out. I've never met my goal. Still working towards that. And if things go right, I'll be 5 machines away from meeting my goal. So there it is. Tomorrow I'll plant machine number 15 in a location about 25 minutes away from here. Now, ordinarily I'd like to stay closer to town, but these are the machines that I don't worry about as far as having to check very often. Thankfully, I will only have to check them once a month, or maybe even twice every 2 months, when we're in that range. So the owner I know really well. If it gets really low on something, they can just give me a call. I won't be in a hurry to run out there every single time that something, if I think something's up. So it's good that you know the people that these machines are going into. You really want to know them really well. And I'm blessed in knowing these people because they're great at what they do. And if something goes wrong, they'll be quick to call me, which is a bonus always. Good or bad, any phone call I get is a great phone call, and I'm taking any phone call I can get. If you have questions about other spots that you want, thinking about putting vending machines, and you're looking for opinions, I'm happy to bounce these opinions back off of you. Again, this is a learning business, and we're all in it together. I'm not looking to cut anybody out. I'm not looking to cut anybody off. I want to know what you know, and hopefully you want to know what I know. As far as candy selections, prices, bin settings, wheel settings, please talk to me about it. We'll come together and we'll figure it all out. In the meantime, I hope you do a great job at what you're doing. I hope you're still out there pounding the street and getting these places parked. And as always, this is Phil at Happy Gumball Adventures. Happy selling.